Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
I know this is unpleasant, and I know this isn't what you hoped for. They've been followed to a bar. I see him on the right. You see him?
You got busted in your day. Hey, don't be touching me, man. I just, whatever. Man, you think you're art?
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
You can feel in your heart when something's not right.
No other woman has made me feel the way she does.
I'm lost. I feel like I'm by myself.
I just can't take the lies.
I know this is upsetting. He met the same young lady.
I have to know the truth.
I knew he was a dog, and I'm gonna get him.
Let's make this happen. Get eyes on the suspect.
Jason, whoa.
Yeah! This is what I think about your music.
You're a whore.
Oh, you gotta tell me.
Man, get the camera out of my face.
Get away from me. I swear to God, I'll jump. This is like not how this is supposed to work. Just tell me why.
Just remember.
I got it on camera. I'm sorry. I've ruined everything. I'm sorry.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Hello, I'm Joey Greco. Thanks for tuning in to another installment of Cheaters. Please meet Cesar Villafuerte, a distinguished young man worried that his girlfriend is seeking attention elsewhere. Protecting his sacred values, Cesar asks cheaters to investigate the woman he once trusted.
Cesar Villafuerte, age 30. An insurance adjuster worried that his girlfriend is being led astray by the sweet smell of money.
Moving in together was a big challenge, and the reason being is because she comes from a very, like I said, religious family, and so do I. And we knew that doing this, we were gonna incur a lot of obstacles, a lot of feedback from my family, her family. You know, their thing is, no, you can't leave the house until you're married. Considering that she's a bit younger than me, just a few things that were against us. But at that point, I really didn't see that because, you know, I fell in love with this girl. And to me, that was just stronger. And I felt that, you know what, we're gonna prove everybody wrong and just go on with our lives and take it from there. I can't even ask her where she's going because she gets upset. You know, she'll show up whenever she feels like showing up. It could be 2, 3 in the morning, and here I am, not necessarily suspicious as to what she's doing, but more like worried about her, if she's safe, is she gonna be okay tonight, is she gonna come home alive, you know, that kind of thing. I do believe in God, and if this is the case, and if she is doing me wrong, I just know he'll get me by, but it's also gonna be on me as well. You know, it's gonna be how I feel and if my heart's gonna heal, basically.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Brandy Salazar, age 22. A cashier suspected of fielding offers from an assortment of well-to-do bachelors. Investigation Day 3. Cheaters operatives dispatch a team of agents to the residence Cesar shares with the suspect. Several hours into the stakeout, Cheaters PIs lunge into action when suspect Brandy Salazar emerges from the couple's apartment. Suspect Salazar takes to the road and later stations her car in the parking lot of a ritzy condominium high-rise. Salazar makes a cell phone call and soon greets an unidentified man near a magnetically secured door. Trouble stirs as suspect Salazar seems more than friendly with the mysterious character. Cheaters agents remain vigilant and watch suspect Salazar and company enter a big fancy truck. Once on the road, suspect Salazar's companion speeds excessively to a local shopping mall. Suspect Salazar uses flirtation like an expert, smiling innocently and feigning interest in what her companion has to say. After the short drive back to the companion's residence, suspect Salazar takes the initiative and invites herself inside for a nightcap. Hours later, she reemerges from the building and finally heads home to Caesar. Investigation Day 6. Cheater's intelligence directs all surveillance agents to suspect Salazar's apartment unit. Many hours later, Cheater's PIs close in on a silhouette that emerges from the darkness. Cheater's mobile units begin a pursuit of suspect Salazar. Several miles away, she ends her journey at a bowling alley in an upscale side of town. Surprise, surprise. Her companion, now identified as Joel Hinojosa, sneaks up behind her in an attempt to be cute. A startled Salazar gives her charming companion a nice big kiss in exchange thereof. Once settled in, the two chat for a while before gravitating over to the video games. Full of energy, Salazar and Hinojosa finally leave the entertainment center, smiling all the way to the parking lot. But this night is just getting started. Cheater's agents stay right on their tail as they move on to a nearby cocktail lounge. Ready to throw down a few, Salazar and Hinojosa take a seat at the bar and order up some libations. In return for his generosity, companion Hinojosa happily accepts affection and adoration. Hinojosa later picks up the tab and ushers suspect Salazar back to his luxury SUV. A short time later, the couple arrives at the bowling alley where suspect Salazar left her vehicle. The two part ways for the evening after companion Hinojosa says goodbye to his sweetheart. Investigation Day 14. In position at the couple's apartment, Cheater's PIs are shocked to discover that suspect Salazar has invited companion Hinojosa to stop by for a visit. A while later, the duo emerge from the apartment and depart the complex. Several miles away, Cheater's sleuths close in on the pair as they pull into a restaurant famous for tasty chicken wings and scantily clad waitresses. Suspect Salazar apparently believes her silver tongue is foolproof, as indicated in this phone call to her boyfriend, Caesar.
Hello?
Hey, babe, what are you doing?
Nothing, here watching TV.
Hey, well, I called to let you know, my sister, she's feeling kind of sick right now, so I'm going to stay home and watch her kid. I'm not going to be able to make it home tonight.
So, what am I supposed to do for work tomorrow? I was going to use your car.
Well, just rent a car.
Rent a car? It's too late. It's already nighttime.
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, you need to tell me something because that ain't fair to me.
Well, look, I'm already almost here at her house, so I need to go.
You know, I tell you, that's messed up that you're doing me this way. That's fine. I'll see how I can get a ride.
Bye.
With all avenues exhausted, Cheater's agents pack it in to examine the surveillance footage. Coming up, the confrontation.
With evidence proving the suspect's lack of self-control, Cheater sends an urgent wake-up call to Caesar. Steadfast in his desire to know the truth, Caesar collects himself before discovering the outcome of the investigation.
Caesar, thank you for being with us tonight. We appreciate your time and attention. Well, I know that you've been waiting for some time to find out what our detectives have been able to compile. Are you ready to take a look at some of that information now?
I'm ready.
Okay. On this day, Caesar, we had investigators that were stationed outside of your residence. They observed Brandy leaving. She was followed to a condominium complex. A gentleman came down. They meet, embrace one another quickly. They get into his car and are followed to a mall. After going inside and making some purchases, they leave, drive back to his residence. She goes inside. After spending some time inside, comes down and departs for the evening. On this evening, the gentleman that she has been meeting up with did come to your residence and pick Brandy up before he took her to a restaurant where they exchanged some spicy items on the menu. And after dinner, they did return to the residence of this gentleman as they're walking through the common area, he discards a cigarette, which bursts into flame as they're sitting down. It's put out, but yet, when they walk back, there are other fires that they seem intent on fanning the flames on. I know this is unpleasant, and I know this isn't what you hoped for. We've accomplished one part of what we've set out to, which was to at least get you the information that would enable you to make some decisions for yourself. The second thing that we can provide you with is an opportunity to ask Brandy face to face.
I would definitely like that because she's never seen the side that she's going to see of me tonight.
Let me call the detective right now. Yeah, we just finished up with the briefing. We have 2 ground units. They've been followed to a bar. We'll just head your way right now.
God help me.
Okay. All right, we're on our way. You ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, come right this way. This is the location where the detective wanted us to stage. As soon as there's any movement, he's just going to call us. We'll sit here until that happens. Okay. Let this is happening. Yeah. We're on standby. They're out? All right. Guide us in. Go. I see him on the right. You see him? Right there.
What's going on?
Brandy?
I'm Joey Greco with Cheaters. Huh? You got busted on your day off, huh? You got busted on your day off. Hey, don't be touching me, man. Don't be touching me. Don't be touching me.
This is her boyfriend.
What the hell are you doing?
Together.
You gonna leave with him? Huh?
No.
I want all you out of the house. All of it, everything. Sit there at home, not work. How am I supposed to pay? You're the one that always wants.
You're never home. How the?
Cause I'm working for your ass. That's why. That's why.
Coming up next, the conclusion.
How am I supposed to pay? You're the one that always wants.
You're never home. How the?
Cause I'm working for your ass. That's why.
It's funny or what? Put your face on camera.
Sir, we apologize that you're involved in this because we know this wasn't your intent. If you can help us fill in the blanks, we'd appreciate it.
I met her at her job.
So what's up, man?
What's up with what, dude?
Man, we've been together over a year. We live together, dog.
Yeah? Well, hey, dog.
Oh my God, man. I just, you know what? Just for real, when you get home, get all your leave. I ain't even kidding you, for real.
Hey,
no,
hey, don't touch my truck, man.
Hey, I'll knock out of this truck, okay?
No,
you think I can't pay for this or what?
Caesar,
Huh?
that's not the answer.
I can't pay for that truck?
I don't think you can, or else you wouldn't be talking to me.
I'm just not stupid enough to spend money like that on the truck.
Whatever. When you got it, you got it.
Yeah, all right, whatever, dog.
Yeah.
Whatever. Man, you think you're hard?
What's up, man?
Guys,
Watch out.
let's settle
That's all
down.
right.
Settle down.
That's all right.
There are no answers there.
Please, that's the kind of guy you're messing with?
Man.
Damn alcoholic driving around with beers.
Girl,
Young, man. I'm ready to settle down.
Hey, you might be driving that Escalade,
up, man.
but give it 6 months, be taking the bus.
Hey,
You're gonna be
get
taking the
outta
bus
here,
in
dude.
6 months with her.
Shut up.
See if you can afford that.
Shut up, Caesar,
See if you can afford that. Whatever. Stop pushing me. Am I touching you?
Okay.
Then get back off.
All
Then get
right.
the away from me, okay?
Listen, I know it's an emotional time, all right? But you know that's not the answer.
Get in or get out. It's that easy.
Stop. Where's Caesar at?
Watch out.
Stop, please.
Yeah, I'm throwing.
I don't even have time for it. All right.
Be gone. Be gone.
If you agree to have a conversation with him, if you agree to talk to him, I'll see if I can get him to agree to drive you to wherever you need to go. Okay, stay here with me. Right now, this is a time where You have an opportunity to get the answers and the resolution that you need. Okay. Have the conversation with her. She's going to be honest with you.
What's your family gonna say? Miss Church Almighty now? Huh? What's your dad gonna say? You know your dad and I get along pretty well. What do you think he's gonna say? Do you think he's gonna believe me or you? Obviously he's gonna believe me more now, huh, since the cameras are in your face.
Yeah, because you made me look like a whore.
Well, you know what? Maybe because you are one.
Guys, let's not go down that path. Hey.
And you already answered what I needed to know, and that's fine. Obviously, I wasn't man enough for you. I wasn't spontaneous enough for you, and that's fine. I can accept that. But all I ask in your future relationships, at least if a man is going to treat you right and do everything for you, show him some respect.
Following the confrontation, Caesar professes his gratitude to Cheaters. Coming up shortly, Caesar relates his plans for a new future. But first, Cheaters welcomes Rob English. Rob comes to Cheaters to discuss how an indiscretion changed his life forever and for the better.
Rob English, age 30. Rob explains his part in the case and clarifies how his philandering ways led to a trip down the aisle.
Me and Lacey were at the restaurant. We're eating, having a good time, having a nice night out. We're getting ready to leave the restaurant. We saw the vans pull up, and then suddenly all the guys came out with the cameras, and at that moment I kind of realized, what was going on.
What's going on, Lacey?
Lacey?
What is it?
Joey.
You're you, man.
Whoa, gentlemen.
Hey, break it up, fellas. Break it up.
She just met this guy who was just a sucker and agreed, you don't have a job, just come live with me. I'll pay for everything. I'll take care of you. If you can do a couple of things around the house or whatever you can, that's fine. And that was fine with me. She was being taken care of.
How did your ex-boyfriend get back into the picture?
He moved away, and he moved out of state for a while, and then he came back a few months ago. And, me and him have been off and on,
I tried to get on the bus, get out of there, get as far away as I could. He wanted to follow me on the bus. He wanted to start calling names. It got my anger moving a little bit, my adrenaline going. So it's when I felt like if he wasn't going to go away, I was going to have to do something to make him go away.
Where you gonna go, man?
They're gonna kill each other.
All right. No, don't worry. We're not gonna let that happen.
Did you forget your little girl? Huh?
After the show, I know initially he told her to leave. He wanted her to move away right away. She was glad that it happened because she was, she wanted him to break it off, being kind of the nice person she is. But then he changed his mind. He wanted to try to work it out, but she felt like finally, it was time. She got it out in the open. He knew what was really happening, so she just packed up and left right away.
I do still love you, but I don't want to be with you anymore.
Please come home and talk to me.
Since the show, me and Lacey, we got married. We're deeply, deeply in love now. There's absolutely no doubt that we're done with the breaking up and getting back together and having boyfriends and girlfriends and stuff like that. There's absolutely no confusion about what we're going to do with our life and where our future is going.
With emotions still running high, Cesar Villafuerte remains certain that he will not entertain any possibility of reconciliation with Ms. Salazar, and he's now involved with another young woman. Even after receiving numerous phone calls from his former girlfriend, Cesar still refuses to speak with her and has deleted over 30 messages of what he labels pathetic attempts to justify her actions. Brandy Salazar confesses that she had a good thing with Cesar, but believes that she has come to understand what she wants in a boyfriend. Brandy apologizes to Cesar and is very grateful to him for helping her grow as a woman. Understanding that she has her choice of guys, she prefers a relationship with a more affluent fellow. As for his involvement, Joel Hinojosa admits offering Miss Salazar gifts, but says he receives extra special favors in return for his generosity. As Mr. Hinojosa puts it, nothing in life is free.
Now remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.